What's the excitement level right now with the team and everything?
Oh, it's always huge once these times come. It's always just a one-and-done mentality, so we got to come out every single day, be better than we were the past week with UND, and coming out the bye week, we got our bodies a little bit more fresh, so we just got to come out with a mentality to win.
How do you feel? Do you feel coming in? I think one credit to your offensive line with Jalen getting hurt and Mason getting hurt, and guys just step in and that next man up mentality. But I think it just shows, that there's depth and there's guys that are ready to step up right away.
Yeah, like you said, it's always next man up mentality. That's a huge credit to our coaches. Coach Larson, he always makes sure that everybody's prepared, no matter what situation we're in. He's not just focusing on the starters, but those guys that always had the chance to get into those games.
Coach Hawk is definitely one of the better defensive minds in the FCS. How's the offense looking to be prepared for the challenge that the Grizzlies bring?
Yeah, they do a lot of movement stuff up front. They got a couple really, really good players on that defense. We always pride ourselves on running the ball. We definitely have to be able to do that, and we got to be able to see pictures that maybe we have seen before or most likely haven't seen during the season. So it's just really seeing the pictures, being able to run the ball, pick up whatever pressures they want to bring at us.
Defensively, like a 3-3-5 they'll throw out there a lot of times. That's got to be something you probably don't see a lot. And is there a lot of adjustments you have to make?
No, it's not a ton of adjustments. We've been going against those three-man fronts for the past few weeks now. So it's really just going back to those games and relying on our technique and fundamentals when it comes to it.
So what are you excited most about this playoff matchup, though, for you personally?
Yeah, I've always wanted to play Montana. I always see videos of when we went there and lost that game in Missoula. But I've always wanted to play them. I think they're a very good team. I think it's going to be a really fun game overall.
It's interesting with the reputation of both the programs. You guys haven't, like your group, the juniors and seniors haven't played Montana.
Yeah, we've always been getting those guys in Bozeman in the playoffs. But it's. I don't want to say it's just another team on the schedule. Obviously, they're a very good team, but we're just going to take it day by day and be ready for wherever they're coming with.
For you've played 66, 67 games now. That's a lot of time. Do you think about that? Do they all add up over time, or is it just a number?
Yeah, obviously, I want to say it's just a number. I'm 6-year senior. I'm feeling as old as I ever have, but it's really fun being out there.
The question I have for you is, like you said, a lot of games and everything, but what can you say about the chemistry of your offensive line and just being with those guys?
Yeah, all that's really built, and just in the meeting rooms and hanging out with each other. We know we all have each other's backs at all times. We're always ready to correct mistakes that we make, and we're all being giving good feedback to each other. If we see something on film or something on the field. I've been playing with Cody and Westy for the past few years and Jake for the past couple years, so it's all built over the years.
You talked about the defensive line already, but talk about Alex Goober. What makes him so bad?
Yeah, they're all really strong and stout in their gaps. They're really good with the scheme that they have, and they all pose some type of challenge for us. Like I said before, we're just going to have to be ready to come off the ball and be ready for what they bring us.
How can you, as a 6-year senior, you know what it's like, you know what it takes to get amped for the playoffs? Mm-hmm. How do you do that how can you help the younger players?
Yeah, obviously these are all bigger games. I've been in a lot of them, but just don't change your preparation at all when it comes to these games. Always have the same mentality you have coming into the regular season, coming into the playoffs with just maybe with a little more fire in your body, but just don't change your preparation.
Knowing this is your last year, how much more, if at all, does this mean to you?
It means a lot. I thought about it a little bit. When I committed here, I promised Fargo and North Dakota State that I would help bring 5 national championships to this town and to this school. I've got 4, so it's just a mentality of getting through these games and getting back to first row.
A final question I have for you: what's it going to be like when you run out to the Fargo Dome and potentially one last time, with those teammates?
I've always cherished every day for this past year. Just every day that I have with these guys, I'm going to put my absolute best into them and the most into my preparation, making sure that I'm on my A game every single day.